I am very aware that I cannot push the river. I read someone saying that it's inaccurate to say that we're working from home. That what we're doing is we are at home during a crisis trying to work. And that felt so much more accurate. And that when I think about our quarantine and that I have essentially had to create a new business in 3 weeks and completely restructure and format my practice in a way that I've never really wanted to. I've never really wanted to do telemedicine. I've been approached to do it. I've been asked to do it. And I just like people. I like having my hands on my patients. I like to be able to pick up on body language cues where I'm watching their foot, tremor. My husband's at home now working, and he's got honestly, he's got to work a job that could be 7 days a week, 24/7. And because he's got the steady paycheck, I'm kind of working my business around him with 2 kids in the house who I can't send to the park to be quiet, who I have to be consciously like, hey, you can't knock on the door when I'm talking to a patient because I need confidentiality. So there's so many layers of flexibility that I'm working on. And thankfully, my patients have enough grace for me to stumble my way through it, and we're figuring it out together. I'm wrestling with the existential questions of who am I without my physical practice, the resentment of having to start my practice in a completely different model, unprepared, unprovoked, unwanted, in 3 weeks. So even if I'm angry from heart space is a different kind of anger than anger from head space. Head anger is different than heart anger. And heart anger has the opportunity to transform into that superhero, into that you know what, this sucks and something's wrong, and what I'm going to do is going to benefit everybody. That's the heart space. Head anger is much more, is a lot more ego. It's like getting pissed off while you're driving and people don't merge properly. That really gets me, and it's just it's a zipper. You all just kind of go in together, but someone's gotta go faster, And so that's head anger. That's my ego anger. And in terms of grief, the grief being the acute awareness of what's not beautiful. There's a lot of shit right now. But when I'm in my heart and I'm connected to source in my heart, there is an infinite beauty in that. There is that which comes from the compost. That is rich. That's the richest soil. Shit's the richest soil. So what grows? And so my commitment is to that transformation is to just making sure I'm in my heart and that my heart is connected to source. Yeah, I don't want to put, I'm really hesitant to put words to how I hope this turns out, because I don't know if my mind is big enough to be able to see all the good that could come out of it. And I want to keep the door open for that unknown in a really genuinely true positive light.